Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in to the YouTube channel live show here on Thursday, August 19th, 2021, of course. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Let me get the audio and video check. Everybody, let me know with a thumbs up or good to go or whatever you want to put on there. Are we all set with audio and video? I'm also going to open this YouTube video in the other window so that I make sure we don't have any audio backups going on, any audio reverbs, all that good stuff. Give me just a second. I appreciate it. Rookie mistake. Looks like we're good. Okay, perfect. So audio video check, good to go. Lights look good. Video looks good on my side. So hopefully you guys are all set. I did not get to share this on social media like I normally would have. So hopefully we have a lot of people in the chat. Anyways, I'm going to share it on Facebook and Twitter while we are waiting. I'm just going to give everyone just a couple of minutes to bounce into the chat. All good. Looks like we are good to go. Good to go. Okay, so a lot of people saying the audio video is good, so it looks like we're good. So it is, again, Thursday, August 19th, 2021. I want to talk about accurate eBay descriptions and dishonest sellers because we had a huge story yesterday from PWCC who was manipulating the system. If you guys did not see that video, it's on my channel right now. Give me 1 second. Live show. I'm posting this in my Facebook group as we talk. Live show is live now. Dishonest sellers. Yeah, dishonest sellers is our topic tonight. And this was to help you guys as well with your item descriptions. And the reason that I think this is important is because a lot of people ask in the Facebook group, like, I have an item that is open box, everything, all the plastic's been torn off. Should I describe this as brand new open box, used like new? We get these questions all the time. How many people have seen those questions in the chats, in the Facebook groups, or Instagram, social media, or how many people have actually asked that question themselves, right? How about your green screen? It's not up. Yeah, my green screen's not up. Let's do the green screen. Everyone wants to see the green screen, right? Let's do the green screen. Here, I'll put it up for you guys. So basically what happens is we raise that up, right? And then what we do is we move the camera straight on with the green screen. You move this camera right on over here. Give me just a second here. And then what we do with the camera, in case everyone wants to know like how the green screen works, if your entire screen is green behind you and you're not wearing a green shirt, like I sometimes do, give me a second here. Hang on, bear with me. And then you turn on the actual green screen, which we can turn to this cool little thing right here. And then what we can do is we can move us on over, and then it can make me look like I'm anywhere in the world, right? That's a green screen. There you go, guys. See, that's green screen, right? What do we got going on here? Give me a second. I could be in Las Vegas, beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, right? Hang on, let me get rid of that. There we go. Welcome to Vegas, baby. Okay, so anyways, always under promise and over deliver. So this is the Adam's exploits rule of thumb that makes perfect sense. Adam is our admin. He's in the chat. So if you need any help with the questions, comments in the chat, Adam will help you. But Adam is 100% correct. Always over promise, under deliver. Under deliver, over promise. Some people, whatever. So don't tell somebody that your item is like new in the box, brand new, blah, 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 only used 3 times. So that's a used item, right? Like you can't say like new, brand new, in the box, blah, 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 only used 37 times. That doesn't make sense, right? It's a used item. This GoPro is a used GoPro. That's it. There's just nothing to it. It's used, right? If I want to sell an item that is brand new in the box, never touched, never messed with, I don't even own a brand new item. I don't even know. It needs to be brand new in the box, never torn open, never anything. Like, don't tell people that your item is brand new if it's not brand new. And so Here's the reason why, and this is what's crazy. Happy Thursday, Keith Burnett. Welcome in. Here's the thing. So a lot of people will tell you like, hey, my item is like new, brand new, sealed without the packet, blah, 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 blah. Because they're going to make an extra 30, 40, 50 bucks by, over describing it. Is that the right word? Over describing? I think that's the right word. Over describing it. The problem is the returns, the item not as described, the mad customers, the negative feedback, right? It's just not worth it because one negative feedback, one $50 return, $80 return, $100 return, any of that stuff is going to crush whatever extra profit you made from over describing the item that isn't actually worth what you described that it's worth. And I always try to tell people that, like, why would you even put yourself in a position to sell an item that someone's going to buy and get and think that they're getting X and they get Y and then just want to return it? It doesn't matter. Comes down to basic ethics, much like mail fraud. Cheesehead Flipper. I love the way you think, dude. And so we want to touch on the story. I just covered it in the video yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, about PWCC, who is the trading card, sports card expert account on eBay that's been suspended for their shill bidding. But also it appears that they are under, and this is allegedly, under FBI investigation for describing their items incorrectly, because what they were doing was they were taking sports cards who had imperfections. What's going on with my green screen there? Whoa, let me get that green screen. There we go. They were taking sports cards with imperfections, and they were basically trimming the edges, like cropping the edges, in order to make them look more perfect so they could charge an additional $30, $50, $100 per card. And I feel like this is the same as an eBay seller trying to describe an item that's worth, X and describing it better to get more money out of it. That's just me. It's deceitful. It's deceptive. It's scumbaggish. Am I allowed to say that, PWCC? Because you got bigger fish to fry than me, right? So you're being sued by eBay and the federal government and the FBI, not me. So can you give a shout out to Sam, the Hunter of Games? Sam, the Hunter of the Games, you just got a shout out. Don't use stock photos. So Mindy has a great point. This is one thing I see all the time on people's eBay stores. I get asked to do dozens of eBay store reviews every single day, every single week. And the problem is people use stock photos. Stock photos don't give an accurate description of what the item is that you're selling. Not to mention that stock photos are illegal. You're not allowed to use somebody else's IP in stock photos without permission. So just keep that in mind, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Comes down to basic ethics, like mail fraud. It's a huge problem with ties I buy. I buy new with tags and no tags and stains. So Jamie Pace, good friend of ours, Jamie. That's true. When you are going to describe an item, my best advice to you is pretend like you are the buyer. What is it that you're buying? What is the condition? Is it new? Is it new with tags? Is it new without tags? Is it used? Is it damaged? Is it for parts and repair? What is it that you're buying, and why is it that you're buying it for that condition or that price, right? So break it down in your head like, hey, this is a $100 tie. I'm buying it used for $50. Cool. I'm buying it used with some fraying or some stains for $30 because I think I can get it out. I'm buying it for parts and repair for $10 because I think I can fix it, or whatever the case might be, right? So just be honest with your descriptions. All right, let's see what else we got here in the chat. Don't use your competitors' photos. Yes, please take your own photos. It takes 5 seconds to take a GoPro and go click, 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 click. Please take your own photos, guys. It's so easy. All right, anyways. Mike with Flipping Goodies, who, if you guys don't know who he is, please check out Mike with Flipping Goodies. You can go to Google him or YouTube him. He says, I have slowly started to use video on more items. Just in my opinion, gives a better idea of the buyer. I've always done it for my electronics. So 2 sides to Mike Flipping Goodies comment here. Videos are awesome. They give your buyer a really good idea of the item they are buying. Angles, layouts, etc. However, eBay will not accept videos in the event of a case. Just keep that in mind. But it is a really good idea to sell more items. It's a great idea. Mike's good. Okay. So I just wanted to cover that with everyone here in the first 10, 15 minutes that, using stock photos, describing things as brand new that are not brand new, describing things as used perfect that are not perfect. It's not worth the returns, the negative feedback. It's not worth any of that. Make sure that you are describing items accurately. Thank you guys for 100 and some odd people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. It does help the YouTube algorithm, and I do appreciate that. Thank you guys to each and every one of you that has joined the live chat here. We have 102, 103 people. And turning that thumb blue helps the algorithm so more people can see this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Karen has joined us from Lavender Clothesline. Welcome in, Karen. Thank you for being here as well. Casey, I know you're against it, but 11 days till my store opens. So let me tell you guys, this is another topic that I cover with a lot of people privately, but I don't do so much publicly. So Mike Flippin' Goodies is talking about a actual store, right? Mike, how big is your store? How big is your new store? I'm gonna ask Mike Flippin' Goodies, which again, he has a YouTube channel and a great outlook on his business and an amazing reselling business. Hey, Randy, welcome in, and Justine, and of course, Bear Kitty and Karen are both here as well. Flipping ain't easy. It's tough to compete with the drop shippers who keep using stock photos. Yeah, they just don't have the manpower to overtake all of that, unfortunately. Yeah, so 1,000 square feet for 1,000 a month. Bear Flipping Goodies. Bear Kitty says brick and mortar. Wow, bold move nowadays. Yeah, it's tough, brick and mortar, no doubt about it. Hey, Bill and Dave, welcome in. I haven't talked to you guys. I'm going to message you after the live show. You two, I have to talk to you guys. So Mike Flipping Goodies, who lives just about an hour north of me, not even an hour north of me, probably about 45 minutes north of me, just rented 1,000 square feet for $1,000. So what is my thought on the brick and mortar? The thing about brick and mortar is if you can have customers come into your business and bring you inventory to sell it, like a pawn shop, like a secondhand store, like whatever it is, that is a huge plus because you have a flow of inventory. As far as paying $1,000 for 1,000 square feet, that's actually a really good price, $1 per square foot. So I'll give you an example on like storage units. If we want a 300 square foot unit, a 250 square foot unit, a 25 by 10, it's running us like $350 to $400. You're talking like $1.25 per. So to get a warehouse for that price is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Welcome in, everybody. Everyone just joined the chat. Yeah, Robert DeVoe. So PWCC was banned for shill bidding, but also they're under FBI investigation for trimming cards for better grading with the card graders. Lisa Stevens, thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. And Myra, sorry I am late. Always better late than never, Myra. Thank you for being here. And Karen is active as usual, and Mindy. Thank you guys all for being here. So I wanted to cover the being honest as a seller. Like, give honest descriptions. Don't screw people up. They will not buy from you again. They will open return cases. They will open negative feedbacks. It's just not good. Be honest. Be honest with your buyers, please. I promise you, be honest. Okay. So a 24,000 foot warehouse for 500 would be good. Yeah. Yeah. So Keith, sneaky trimming cards is pretty deceptive. Please do not try to deceive your buyers by cleaning or trimming or doing things that are deceptive with your items. If you're going to take a Burberry purse that you found at the bins that's legitimate and authentic and scrub it out and make it look good, like that's fine. But don't take something out of the garbage that's garbage and try to make it something that's not. So is eBay still banning Cleveland Indian listings? Karen, Lavender Clothesline. Okay, so great question from Karen here. There was a lot of I got to say this so carefully without like getting political or going over that line. You guys know what I'm talking about. So there was a lot of 2020 changes. So we all know the biggest one was the Washington Redskins changed to the Washington Football Team, WFT, the Washington Football Team. So the Cleveland Indians baseball team has a mascot called Chief Wahoo. And he's obviously a Native American chief. He's kind of got big teeth. He has a whole cartoon look to him. And people said that he was disrespectful to the Indian nation, to Indian Americans. And so they called for his retirement. I guess you could call it retirement, removal, whatever. And I'm trying to remember the events, like what happened in what order. But basically, at the end of the day, they decided to pull Chief Wahoo from most of the e-commerce sites, Amazon, eBay, I think Posh. I mean, people can confirm this, but definitely eBay and Amazon, the two biggest. And that the Cleveland Indians are now going to be called the Cleveland Guardians. They actually did a new commercial for it where they are going to be called the Cleveland Guardians. They're not going to be called the Cleveland Indians anymore because it's disrespectful to the Indian community and to the Wahoo, Chief Wahoo community. And that's where we're at right now. All of those have been removed. And if you post them on eBay, they do have a chance of being flagged down. eBay doesn't have the manpower, woman power, person power to take all of them down, but they will get most of them. So just keep that in mind. So that's like the long answer to Karen's question about the Cleveland Indian listings. So can you list Chief Wahoo? There's a 50-50 chance they're going to take it down. Be very careful. Same with like the Dixie, Daisy Dukes and Dixie and all that stuff. The General Lee, some of that stuff's being taken down. So just be careful with it. What about the Atlanta Braves? Vic's Village. Do I think the Atlanta Braves are going to be banned? I mean, we could talk about the Florida Seminoles. We could talk about, the old Mississippi, the Ole Miss, the old Running Rebels. We could talk about a lot of them. I don't know. I literally don't know, and I think some of them will be removed and some of them won't. Karen says asking for a friend. Casey, is eBay still banning asking for a friend? In other words, Karen came across some piece of Cleveland Indians material. I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. I've got a box full of Washington Redskins, Cleveland Indians, and the General Lee, Dixie, the Confederate flag, a whole bunch of material. It's all clothing that I don't know how, when, where, why, or what to sell it. Like, I don't know what to do with it. Some people said burn it. Some people said donate it. Some people said trash it. Some people said sell it. Some people said sell it locally, direct, so I don't get in trouble. All kinds of different answers to that. So we'll have to see. Figgy, welcome in. Dolly got rid of the Dixie. It is now just the Dolly Parton Stampede. So talking about Bear Kitty, talking about Dolly Parton, used to have the Dolly Parton Dixie Stampede, but not anymore. So a lot of things changing. Just as a heads up, a lot of things changing, guys. I have a bunch of Redskins equipment as well. When I click on your eBay store link, it says it doesn't exist. Some Angels 180. My eBay store is. Hang on, give me a second. Treasure Chest FL, right there. Hey, Lewis, welcome in. I wonder if Cleveland got their mascot idea from the comic strip Big Chief Wahoo that started in 36. I don't know. Zombie, Rob, what's up? What's up, Robert? I just got to watch your show with Star today. I'm a little behind. So thank you for joining me. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the beach in Florida. Welcome to the beach. We can only see your forehead. Yeah, I was trying to read the chat. Sorry. Couldn't read the chat. Sorry. Baubles, blings, and needful things. Welcome into everyone who just joined the chat. So the 3 tips, tricks, and advice I want to give everyone is describe your items accurately. Do not describe something brand new that is not actually brand new sealed. Make sure that you are giving your customers an accurate description. Don't sell any of these items that are banned. You risk your account. Chief Wahoo, Washington Redskins, things like that. I think the Atlanta Braves is safe right now. The Florida State Seminoles is safe. I hope. I have a Florida State Seminoles hoodie up right now, so hopefully it's okay. My wife is an Indian and really gets a kick out of social justice warriors speaking for her. Bear K is banned from my chat from now on. No. So, Joan, do not take your listings down unless you get a notice. I think they're okay to sell. They're letting you sell them if they're already listed. If they take it down, then fine. Don't relist it. Sell it somewhere else. I think you're good, though, Joan. I think you're good. All right. So, yeah. Are you still pretty solid on eBay, Amazon, not ever using crypto? Yeah. So, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of platforms said they were accepting crypto, but they didn't actually accept crypto. There was platforms like PayPal and money transfers that were allowing crypto transfers, but that's just so they could make money on the transfers, right? They weren't actually believing that crypto was a future of money. They were just making their money off the sheep from incoming and outgoing transactions. That's all they were doing. Now, I don't believe that the government is going to ever, especially now, who knows in a couple of years, ever allow crypto to overtake the dollar. That's just what I think. So I don't want to get into that political talk, but yeah, I heard AMC is going to the moon too. Baubles, blings, and needful things. Yes, you can still sell Chief Wahoo, but be careful as you go along with it. All right. Anyways, okay. So I have to cut the live show here at like 23 minutes, 24, 25 minutes, because we have a bunch of work to do. And Keith or Star and Kate will be home in a few minutes from the lagoon. They went to the lagoon and hung out, and I have to meet them at the steps so that we can get some computers and get some work done. We have a ton of work to do for you guys. We have a ton of content to make for you guys over the weekend and a ton of inventory and other stuff to process. So, yeah. Casey was serious. She is Cherokee. Yeah. And the Dr. Seuss books, perfect example. So, anyways, we're going to leave you at this. I appreciate you guys dropping in. Hit the like button. Please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It means a ton to us. I appreciate it. Good night, everyone. Good night, Karen from Lavender Clothesline. Please check out her channel. And Adam from Adam's Exploits. Amazing admin. I'm going to link him right here. And, of course, Robert, who does Plush the King, along with our fellow inmate, Star the Plush Queen. Thank you guys for joining me every weekend. Mindy and Robert and everyone else, along with all of you that take a minute just to join the chat and just hang out for just even a few minutes. Karen, thank you. Good night. Myra, boo, I know, I'm sorry. Tonight's got to be a little bit early, but I thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you supporting the channel and everything else that you do. So good night, everyone. Thank you again. Goodbye.